Hi, I'm Brad Sugars and welcome to Business Basics. Today we're going to talk about games. Why are we going to talk about games? Well, see, there's a whole lot of things we can learn about ourselves in life by the way we play a game. And if you haven't already played it, my board game of Leverage is one of the greatest ways for you to learn about how you play the game of business. You'll very quickly get to see that, well, from the game you get to see the strategies people play from the game. And as we can see up here, games are often a reflection of behaviour. What does that mean? Well, the way people play their game. See, if I was to go to your house and say, you know what, I'm going to work out how you run your business. I'm going to look at three different things. Firstly, I'm going to take a look at your kitchen. Secondly, your bathroom. And third, the garage. If I take a look at those three areas of your house, I can pretty much tell how your business will be running. Why? Because games are a reflection of behaviour. How we do things in one area is very similar to how we do things in another area. Now, for example, if I got a group of people together to play a game, I would notice that certain people would be very aggressive in that game. I would notice some people would sit back and wait. I would notice that some people would only care about winning at all costs. I would notice that some people didn't really care about winning as long as they had fun, and so on. So all of these different ways that we play the game are all very much valid, but it often points us to different areas. So one of the things I want you to start thinking about is, how do you play the games that you play? When you do play a game, what are your attitudes to it? How do you do it? And there's no right or wrong here. What there is, though, is a learning about how it is that you do things, and therefore how it is you're doing things in business. It's kind of like a good mirror, I guess. Sometimes we play different games and we start to see in the mirror exactly how it is and why it is that we get the results we get. Now, to put this into a very simple perspective, let's look at the word behaviour. Okay, how do we behave? You know, now, I've always said that you're a human being and behaviour is about who you are. And this is in essence what we're trying to get through this lesson. Who you are will determine your behaviours far more than the outcomes that you're chasing or so on. The main aim of the game is to work out who it is that you are so that you can learn from that and grow. You know, very simply put, growing yourself as a human being is one of the fastest ways to grow your business. I've always seen, and I've always stated it very, very clearly, when I watch a business owner, when I see a business owner who's stagnated, who's stopped learning, stopped growing, then I'll see a business that will stagnate. And of course, when a business stagnates, and that means sales start to get steady, the moment you have steady sales, you've got declining profits because costs are always on the rise. So here we are looking at this behavioural aspects of a business owner and wondering, why is that important? Well, ultimately, it's vastly important because of three things. Number one, as a business owner, if you grow, so does your business. Number two, as a business owner, if you grow, so do the people in your company. And number three, you don't grow a business, you grow people who grow a business. So working on the behaviours of yourself and the people in the company are very much working on the business and creating a better business, because the people there create the business for you day in and day out. Now, when it comes to games, are we looking to play more games? Only if it's really in a learning environment. And why do I prefer to use them in a learning environment? Why is it that I created a board game about how you can actually grow the business so it runs without you? Real simple. A, fun, okay? B, repetition. Repetition is one of the absolute keys to learning. So I hope that what you'll do is start playing more games around business, educational games. What I hope you'll start doing is looking at how you operate and start learning from the behaviours that you have so that you can turn this into a great learning experience for yourself. Every time you go out and play a game, I want you to be thinking about, what is my behaviour? How am I going about this? And what can I learn from that? The more you learn from your own behaviours, the far easier it'll be for you to take those lessons and actually apply them and get results in your business. I'm Brad Sugars, and this is Business Basics.